Hello, everyone. Today is Monday, August 6th, a little after 7 p.m., and it's what you need to know in my daily segment I wanted to bring to everybody. I don't know how many people are seeing it, but I think more people should pay attention. I'm the independent candidate for the U.S. Senate for 2018 for New York, which means I'm the third candidate besides Kirsten Gillibrand, the incumbent Democrat, and Shel Farley, the Republican nominee. Now, I've been listening to news reports about more and more populist candidates, which means people other than the two party candidates or people other than the traditional politicians running for office. And more people are interested in seeing that happen. Well, folks, that's exactly what I am. I'm one of the people. That's what a populist candidate is. I'm not a politician, not a rich lawyer. I'm just one of the people who has decided he's had enough and wants to make significant changes in Washington. People probably doubt whether I know enough about anything to do that. But what I don't know enough about is how not to get anything done. The politicians don't know anything more than you or I know who pay attention to what's going on the national and world stage. President Trump has done a phenomenal job as a non politician coming into the office of the presidency, learning certain things on the fly, but his whole agenda has been America first and the people first. Well, my whole agenda for New York State is fight to unite New York. We are divided as a state just as much as the country is. And this division, this hatred, these battles has got to stop. And I want to bring continuity, common sense back to the political scene. Kirsten Gillibrand is not a senator that the people need. If she's going to embrace the socialist agenda that the Democrats seem to be embracing right now, which is free everything, abolish ICE, open borders, it's just not it doesn't make sense, let alone will it be able to be funded. You can't pay for something like that. Just free Medicare for all for 1 year is over $3 trillion, and that's been said by many experts. $3 trillion a year just to pay for Medicare for all alone. Over 10 years, it's over 30 trillion. How in the world are we going to be able to pay for that? You'd have to double, and this is something I heard on the news, you would have to double all the taxpayers' taxes right now just to cover that. Now, if you think that those are all great ideas that the Democrats have come up with, think again. Again, apply common sense, people. Socialism has never worked, it never will work. The only thing that will work is if we can get into Washington with more populist candidates like myself and make a difference. Get somebody who really and truly cares, knows the issues like I do, knows what New Yorkers want. I've traveled New York for over a year now, talking to people, and wants and cares and wants to make things right, not only for New Yorkers, but for Americans. We cannot have people pouring over our borders. Yes, we're a country of immigrants, but right now we have so many to take care of that we can't even take care of our own regular citizens the way we should. Our veterans. Look at the people who are homeless, just lining the streets of Los Angeles alone. Now, look, I personally, I would love to be a senator in New York and work closely with Senator Schumer, believe it or not, and fix things that are wrong with New York. Let's work together to make New York better. Fight to unite New York. New York State's taxes are the highest, if not one of the highest, if not the highest in the country, along with California. Why is that? Because it's controlled by the Democrats and they are taxing us to death. Look at California, controlled by the Democrats. Look at New York City, Democratic mayor. These people are just ruining the state of New York. And New Yorkers feel they don't have a choice. The Democrats are in charge, and no matter what we do or say, our votes don't matter. Well, you can't use that idea. You can't embrace that. You've got to fight. You've got to fight. You can't give up. If you don't exercise your right to vote, it's more of a duty right now because we are in a constitutional crisis. We need to fix what's wrong. That's what I've done my whole life in my career and in my volunteer life. I've fixed problems. I fix problems by going to the source of the problem. I don't dilly dally around. I don't get paid by special interest groups and lobbyists to fix things the way they want them fixed in their favor. We need to fix them for New Yorkers and for the US citizens. And that's what I want to do. And you know what? I think Senator Schumer wants to do that too, deep down in his heart. And I'm ready to work with him, not for him or not against him, but with him. I want to be a senator for everyone. We need the populist candidates. We need more. And we need more young people to get involved in what's going on and even in local politics if they have to. We have to make changes and we have to start making them now. As an independent, I can win this election in New York. You have to write me in on the ballot because I was not able to get put on the ballot because the New York established parties do not want outsiders running for office. And if you listen to me and what I say makes sense, that's why. They don't want people to make sense. They want people to say, yes, sir. I'll do what you said, sir or ma'am. That's not me. I say, I'm going to do what the people want. I'm going to do what I know the people need. And that's what we want in there. We want somebody strong like me. I'm not frightened. I'm not scared. And I'm not intimidated. I have nothing to lose. And you know what? What have you got to lose by voting for someone like me? You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So think about it hard and fast. And let's get rolling with this campaign to fight to unite New York. We can do this, but I can't do it alone. Anyone listening to this video who really, really cares about conservative values, cares about the economy in New York, cares about healthcare, cares about crime, cares about the opioid crisis, cares about your drinking water in your lakes because of the problem with the algae, cares about everything that has to do with your specific area, the entire state, and the entire country. What about the MS-13 gangs out on Long Island, Suffolk County? Who's going to do something about them if you abolish ICE? Nobody. It's craziness that we're hearing from the left, and we cannot tolerate it any longer. Fight to unite New York. Remember. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow.